of July and summer season brings celebration of family and friends, barbecues, picnics, and fireworks. But while the summer holiday is fun, it can also be hazardous. Grant Webb and Bill Bauer with North Star EMS join me now to talk about some holiday safety tips, and that's important this time of year, especially with the holiday just days away. Grant, I understand that there is a special reason why you want to get the message out about firework safety. What is it?
When I was a small child, I was injured by a firework incident, and I remember how that felt and how frightened I was, and I don't want any child to ever have to go through that.
Do you mind if I ask? I mean, were you playing with the fireworks, enjoying the fireworks, or you were just in a group that was?
I had got some fireworks and was shooting them by myself unsupervised, and had a bottle rocket to go off and got injured.
So you really want to let kids know what?
That it needs to be used with extreme caution, that they can be fun, but it needs to be used in the presence of an adult and respected, even though that the product's safe, mishandling them cannot be.
About how old were you at that time?
I was about 11 years old.
And so even at 11,
right,
kids still need to
yes,
have the parents or adults supervise.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what would you say, what are some of the common injuries that you see around this time, this holiday, the 4th of July?
Primarily would be burns to the hands or face or something like that, or injuries related to just unsafe use of the product itself related to that. And eye injuries are especially devastating to the children that deal with that. If they go off in close proximity to the child, that's a vulnerable area, and then they've always got their hands in something that they're not supposed to.
Do you see the injuries with people of all ages?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Especially in adults, would be more prevalent when they partake of alcohol or something, or they are acting irresponsibly with the use of the product instead of how it was designed to be used.
Any cases of, say, being in the wrong place at the wrong time around fireworks?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever somebody uses those products in a way that they're not designed, then probably, other than that person themselves, and anybody who's in close proximity usually suffers as a result of it as well.
What would you say or suggest to parents or people really of all ages of reducing their likelihood of being hurt by a firework during this holiday season?
There's a lot of different things that you can do when shooting fireworks. Be sure that there is an adult there. Know the product. Know how it was designed to be used. Be sure that you have some water that is there close by. If a product that you have lit malfunctions and it does not go off, do not try to relight it. Throw it in some water and then discard it properly.
And you folks can see the firework safety tips there on the screen. To never light them in a container, and don't place your body over a firework or anybody else. I mean, sometimes kids want to play jokes. Well, you can't joke around with fireworks. That really is the bottom line. Now, in case there is an emergency, what should people do?
Definitely call 911 first off and get emergency responders en route to their location. People that are trained to deal with the injuries that have occurred, and then just try to take care of whoever is injured as best they are able and to the best of their knowledge, I would guess.
And folks like you're just sitting ready to respond.
One would hope.
Yeah, and you really hope you don't have to respond.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely.
That is the hope. We thank you, gentlemen. Anything else to add as far as a tip, fire safety tip?
Just make sure that you are using the product responsibly and under the supervision of somebody who is a responsible adult.
We certainly thank you so much for all that you do and being there for anyone's call. Alrighty, thank you so much.